Hey y'all, welcome to QuickCast, the short and strong coffee podcast from Quick Draw Coffee Co., based here in beautiful Laramie, Wyoming. I'm Nicole, and in the next 10 minutes, we're talking all things coffee, from what's in your cup to what's going down at the shop. So grab your drink and let's get into it. Today, I'm drinking a black cold brew with some pumpkin pie sauce in it. It is wonderful. It's like the perfect fall drink for me, quite refreshing. We're starting with one of the most popular drinks on the planet, iced coffee. Sounds simple, right? Except when most people make it, they make it wrong. And when they do, it tastes watery, bitter, and just kind of sad. Iced coffee isn't just a hot coffee that got left behind. It's a lifestyle. It's that first sip on a warm morning that wakes your soul up before your boots hit the ground. Some people drink iced coffee to beat the heat. Others drink it because they're stubborn. The good kind of stubborn. I'm one of y'all. There's something iconic about sipping an iced drink in the dead of a Wyoming winter. Watching your breath fog up in the air while your drink is nice and frosty. This isn't a watered down afterthought. It's a drink with a story, with structure, and personality. And today, we're digging into why. Let's talk a little bit about the history of iced coffee. Iced coffee might feel like a modern invention, but it has deep roots. One of the earliest versions popped up in Algeria around the 1840s. Soldiers were drinking a concoction called mazagran, chilled coffee mixed with cold water, sometimes sweetened or spiked with a little something extra. The concept spread like wildfire, and over time, different countries gave it their own twist. We have sweetened versions in Vietnam using condensed milk, strong espresso over ice in Italy, and sweet, milky blends in Japan. In the US, iced coffee really took off in the mid to late 20th century as refrigeration got better, and people realized, hey, this is actually really good. Fast forward to today, and iced coffee isn't just a seasonal thing. It's on year-round menus. It's the main character of millions of day-in-the-life videos. It's the emotional support beverage of choice for students, ranch hands, entrepreneurs, and basically anyone with a pulse and an early morning. Now, I'm sure all of us have tried replicating our favorite cafe iced coffees at home. And sometimes you end up with a bitter, watery mess. In an attempt to chill our espresso, we pour it directly over a glass full of ice. Now here's what's actually going on when you do that. When hot coffee hits cold ice, it shocks it. The temperature drop is massive, so the ice melts fast, watering down your espresso and changing its flavor profile entirely. Despite what you may think about espresso from its intensity, espresso is actually very delicate. A sudden temperature drop when you pour it directly over ice can make your espresso shot go bitter in seconds. Think of it like throwing a cowboy into an icy lake without warning. No one's having a good time. The espresso seizes, the flavor flattens, and boom, coffee flavored water. If you've ever made iced coffee at home and thought, why doesn't this taste like the quick draw version? It's not your fault. You just need a different approach. The easiest fix? Dialing in your build order. Build order is the sequence in which you assemble your drink. Syrup, espresso, milk, ice. In that order, every single time. It's not just random, it's chemistry. And here's our process at Quick Draw. Number 1, syrup first. Add it directly into the glass you'll brew into. That way, when the espresso lands, it melts and mixes the syrup fully. No sad syrup puddle at the bottom of your cup. Step 2, espresso. Hot espresso hits the syrup, creating that warm, smooth base. Then, step 3, we move on to milk. This is key. Pouring milk into the espresso before pouring it over ice cools everything down gradually. No ice shock means no bitterness. And finally, step 4, ice. Once your mixture is cooled and fully mixed, then it's safe to pour over ice. The flavor's locked in, the temperature's stable, and the espresso is happy. By doing this, we reduce that brutal temperature shock, protect the espresso's flavor, and give you a smooth, balanced iced coffee. Here's the kicker, it's repeatable. Do it this way every single time, and your drink will stay the same whether it's January or July. Now here's a little secret. The milk is not just a sidekick, it's a co-star. Each milk brings its own flavor, sweetness, and texture to the party. Whole milk is creamy, smooth, and mellow. It blends in like a cowboy who's already part of the crew. It rounds out the coffee's edges and gives you that signature, soft, silky sip. Now, oat milk naturally has a little sweetness and a creamy body that plays really well with espresso. It's the charmer of the group. Effortlessly smooth. Almond milk is light and nutty, giving your coffee a crisp finish. It's like that friend who's always cool under pressure. Kind of goes with every flavor. Great lactose-free option. Skim milk doesn't have the same weight, doesn't have the same fat content, so the coffee flavor shines through sharper. Perfect if you like your coffee a little punchy. Alt milks, alternative milks, like macadamia or coconut, they bring flavor to the front. It's kind of a dessert energy without being too heavy. But here's the tricky part. Cold coffee and cold milk don't always play nice. Some milks curdle when they hit a cold acidic brew. Some separate if you add them too fast. A good barista knows how to mix, swirl, and build the drink so it comes out looking smooth and tasting even better. Now we've got to talk about ice, because if you think it's just frozen water, you're missing half the drink. Big, clear cubes melt slowly and keep your drink cold without watering it down. They give your iced coffee that clean, crisp taste all the way to the last sip. Pebble ice or nugget ice gives a light, slushy texture. It makes your drink super refreshing, but it melts super fast. Great if you're sipping quick, dangerous if you forget about it. Now, standard cloudy freezer cubes work at a pinch, but they can melt weird and mess with your flavor based on what else you have in the freezer. Crushed ice chills fast, but it waters down even faster. That first sip slaps. The last sip, not so much. The kind of ice you choose affects not just the temperature, but how the flavor develops while you drink it. Some people like their drink to mellow as they sip. Others want it locked in tight from start to finish. So yeah, your ice matters. Now here's where things get nerdy, in the best way. The way milk blends with cold coffee changes how your taste buds pick up sweetness, bitterness, and mouthfeel. Cold temperatures mute acidity a little, so milks with natural sweetness, like oat, can make your drink taste more balanced. Whole milk, however, will give you body and smoothness. Lighter milks let the coffee's tang shine through just a little bit. Then there's ice. As the ice melts, the flavor literally evolves while you drink it. Slow melting ice keeps things steady. Fast melting ice gives you a flavor arc. Bold at the start, mellow at the end. If you've ever wondered why your drink tasted better in the first minutes than the last, that's your ice talking. This is why baristas obsess over ratios, pour order, and ice shape. It's not pretentious, it's precision. At Quick Draw, whether you order your iced coffee black, with oat milk, or as a breve, it should hit bold and clean every time. We don't just toss espresso over ice and call it good. We treat iced coffee like the star it is. Our team assembles our iced lattes in a meticulous, highly tested, and dialed in order because we want it to taste like coffee, not a watered down afterthought. Here are some favorites from our menu that I think you should try. First, we have the Palomino. It's our caramel and vanilla blend. It's smooth, strong, and reliable, like the iced coffee version of your favorite old boots. We also have the Paint, which is our German chocolate flavor blend. It's a sweet, rich hit of chocolate, caramel, and coconut over velvety coffee. I really recommend this one with whole milk for a more full body and smooth feel. Now we've got the Oat Milk Longhorn Latte, which is a snickerdoodle latte. It's a main character energy drink. Balanced, sweet, it's a very photogenic beverage. Now, our seasonal 6-shooter latte, which we've sold over 600 of this fall, is your fall dream come true. This drink comes with pumpkin pie syrup and marshmallow fluff lining the cup. It's literally autumn in a cup, and it's been flying off the shelves. We don't mess around with bad ice or sad milk. Every detail counts, because a good iced coffee isn't just made, it's crafted. Iced coffee is more than just a drink. It's an attitude. It's, I'm tired, but I'm thriving. It's, yes, it's snowing, and yes, I still want it iced. It's every little moment between sips that makes your day a little more grounded and a little more fun. Whether you're a purist who drinks it black or someone who wants caramel, vanilla, oat milk, and fancy clear ice, there's no wrong way to do iced coffee, as long as it makes you happy. And now you know why that cup tastes the way it does. Because behind every sip is a story, a process, and maybe a barista who spent way too much time making sure the milk didn't curdle. All right, y'all, build order. That's your iced coffee secret unlocked. Cool it down, respect the espresso, and don't let ice ruin the party. Next week, we're tackling a classic coffee debate. the latte versus the cappuccino. What's the real difference? Spoiler, it's more about foam than flavor. Thanks for hanging out with me this week. If you like this episode, swing by the trailer, tag us on socials, and share this with a fellow coffee drinker. Cheers.